Well, I suppose nothing is out of the question after bad blood between multiple people connected to Spider-Man was all sort of put behind everybody when Marvel Studios and Disney made Spider-Man No Way Home a possibility. So for a while, we've heard there might be some interest for Spider-Man 4, and Sony has reached out. Now Sam Raimi says there are chances of it happening, and he wants to do it. It's just got to be the right time. So, we've known for a while that Sony's interested in more Spider-Man films, and obviously, as we know right now, and it's been very well documented by all the big trades, there is a little war going on between Sony, Disney, and Marvel. Sony just wants more Spider-Man, more multiverse, push more. Marvel, they're like, well, we want a smaller scale Spider-Man film like we set up. So we don't know what exactly is happening. We also know that Sony can produce Spider-Man films if they want. Obviously, they keep making the CG ones. And live action, we keep hearing, hey, Miles is coming, and it seems like it's on the horizon. But recently, there's also been rumors, and there's been rumors for years, that Sony might be interested in bringing back Sam Raimi. And now that Tobey Maguire has reestablished a connection with Spider-Man, with Sony, thanks to Marvel Studios and Disney sort of sitting everybody down and being able to work everything out, Toby said, I'd be down for it, but I don't know. Nobody's told me anything. Recently, Sam Raimi has said, well, if there's a chance I'd like to do it, maybe I'll do it. And the recent update, which I saw from Raimi Updates, is that during a recent comic convention, Sam Raimi was asked about it, and he said there's a chance of it happening simply because there seems to be a desire on all fronts. And he said if it was to happen, it's just gotta be the matter of the right time and place. And it will happen. Honestly, I think it will happen, but I think it's gonna be a little bit more time. They can't start production on this in this year. Because Sam Raimi, by all accounts, he seems to be lined up for the next Doctor Strange and possibly Secret Wars. So that's going to occupy some time. If this thing was to happen, it would have to be either between them or Sony's got to pay them a lot to be able to drop the other projects, which they could, but then he's going to burn a really bad bridge with Disney, and I don't think you want that. You probably want Disney on your side over Sony at any given day in the industry, so I could honestly see this taking a couple years. Get another Spider-Man film out. Maybe as I suggested in the most recent podcast, what if the next Spider-Man film is a two-parter? They do a street level, at the end it opens up another multiverse thing, and then the second part is more multiverse, and then that leads to spin-offs. And one of them is Spider-Man 4. I think that would honestly work, and that's probably something that if they were to set it up right, you could see how it makes sense. Let's say Spider-Man 4, the MCU one, and 5 come out in 26 and 27, back-to-back, part 1 and part 2. And then Sam Raimi, once he's already got the rest of the films in the bag, because he wouldn't be involved with Spider-Man, once he's got the Avengers in the bag and all that, and Doctor Strange, he's freed. He just signs on and does the next Maguire film. You could get that out in 28, 29. I mean, to me, this seems like a no-brainer. And as he said, there's desire on all sides now. There's want. People want it. It's all a matter of getting down to the conversation, and I, at this point, think we're gonna honestly see it unless something goes horribly wrong.